Welcome everyone. Today we are going to create a space game using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Let us first create our index.html file and fill in all the required tags. I am going to name the project as Space Impact. This div root is where our entire game is going to play. We need directory structure to hold all our JavaScript and CSS files. Let's call our main CSS file as app.css and our main JavaScript file as app.js. Let's link them in our index file. App.js is the very first JavaScript file to load, and this creates an instance of our actual game and connects it with our front UI element, which in our case the div called root. Let us create our main game engine, game.js. We use HTML canvas to show the game frames we generate. I am going to define that here. Render function in the game is actually going to start the game by kicking off the frame refresh function called run. Run is the main function that runs as per the frame refresh rate and refreshes the canvas with the current game state every time. Basically, run needs to go through the objects in our game one by one and update their state. In our game, the objects we need are the aircraft or spaceship that the player fly, the bullets or the missiles the player launches, and the obstacles or the meteors or the aliens that we are going to destroy. We may have multiple bullets and obstacles on the screen at a time, so we may need an array for them. At the end of the loop, we are going to check if the game is over, and if yes, we just show the results and stop the run. Now let us define each objects with their properties and methods in their own JavaScript file. All the objects including aircraft have some common properties, which are their x and y coordinates, their height, width and speed. Aircraft in our game moves up and down based on user keyboard inputs. So our render function here calculates a new position of the aircraft based on user inputs and draws that out in the canvas. Now let us define the properties and behaviors of bullet or missile. Bullets in our game have similar properties with aircraft, but it moves horizontally. The initial x and y coordinates of a bullet is based on the current position of the aircraft, because the bullet is actually launched from the aircraft. The render function in the bullet calculates the current position of the bullet based on their previous positions and speed, because bullets does not accept user inputs and they travel horizontally in a constant speed. One thing to note here is I am giving generic names like obstacles, bullet, aircraft. This is because it will be easy for us to inherit them and give a new name like missiles, aliens, enemies, etc. if you are going to develop this in a larger scale and introduce multiple characters in this game, or if you are going to convert this game to a different context or a storyline like battlefield, submarine fights, etc. Now let us define the properties and methods of obstacles, which in our case is meteor. The render function of an obstacle is very similar to the bullet, but an obstacle travels from right to left. Now in the main game engine, let us connect all those objects with user inputs. Well, that's pretty much all the coding part of this game. After spending some time on adding few more SVG graphics, sound effects, fine tuning and troubleshooting, here is our final output. You can check the actual source code in the GitHub repository linked in the description. Thanks for watching.